Good afternoon, this is Pat from Nerd Jitsu, and today I'm bringing you another review. Today we're doing tape armor. Tape armor is finger tape designed specifically for grappling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's available in a wide variety of widths. I have their 1/3 of an inch roll here, and we're going to do similar to last time. We're going to compare it with one hand on the standard athletic tape torn down, and one hand we'll do the actual tape armor. Then I'm going to go to open mat and roll around for 2 straight hours and contrast and compare. I have actually been using the tape armor all week though, so it's not just one afternoon. It's just we will have a solid afternoon to kind of highlight and really put the yes or no stamp on the performance of this product. I'm going to tape the same way I like to tape my fingers. I'm mainly looking for preventative maintenance rather than injury protection at this time, so I'm not necessarily taping one finger to another so much as providing joint compression and stability, which I don't know, maybe placebo effect, but I feel like is at least confidence inspiring for injury protection. So in case you didn't see the last video, I like to make an X over the joint on my finger. I do this by starting above the joint, making a loop, careful not to go super tight. I'm not trying to cut off the circulation or anything. After that loop has closed on itself, I will then X across the joint and make that same loop below the joint. And then at the same point, I will cross up, close off the tape, and tear. One thing I notice is tape feels softer than, say, athletic tape, a little thicker and softer, whereas athletic tape feels a little almost coarse, maybe. So it definitely feels like a different product. It's stickier too, but not like, I don't know, not like a straight up wet glue sensation that you get with some of the other finger tapes. So this tape comes in a 15-yard roll. It comes in 1/4 inch, 1/3 of an inch, and now 1/2 inch, which they're calling their extra thick roll. Keep in mind I have the 1/3 of an inch roll here. Now I didn't buy this tape, and Tape Armor didn't provide this tape for me. We have somebody at our gym who has a immune disease that attacks his joints. And so he tapes every finger every time, just for almost like arthritis style pain. And he orders this stuff by the case. You can order a case of it. I forget how many rolls is in it, but I will check before the conclusion of this video. And he says he orders it by the case. And so he gave me a roll to check out. In exchange, I gave him a roll of the tape I don't care for. As far as I'm concerned, he can have all of it. So definitely this athletic tape, the athletic tape's definitely thinner. It's more, I don't know if you can see it, but it's transparent by comparison. I can see through the weave. And of course, because I'm, side note, tearing it essentially to this width, it's also kind of pre-frayed a little bit. So I don't know how helpful that is to durability, but I've been using the athletic tape for years now. So now I haven't tried monkey tape yet, but that's the other tape everybody continues suggesting. And so maybe, depending on my view of this stuff, we will try monkey tape next. All right, cool. All done up. Got the athletic tape on that hand, Tape Armor on this hand, and I'm gonna go roll and see how this does. All right, so that was the last open mat for the week. These are the results. This is what 2 hours of rolling looks like on the athletic tape, which holds up really well. It does fray and discolor, but it does hold up really well. However, it digs in a little more than what the tape armor is doing, which also held up pretty well. I did have some tear away down here, but the rest held up fine. It's held up better than the athletic tape, and it creases in less as you dig in. You know, as you flex on the athletic tape, it digs in harder, which small price to pay for joint stability and control. But the tape armor being specifically made for this job, I think is doing a little bit better. Your only real downside there is that you are $12.99 for 4 rolls. You can buy a case. A case is cheaper, but not by a whole lot. It's still $46 for 16 rolls. So not that much cheaper. I think you save like $2 to buy a case, but it is definitely purpose built for it, and it holds up a little bit better. Each roll is 15 yards, so you get quite a bit of usage out of it. It's not like you just burn through it right away. So far, I think this is the tape I like now. I'm gonna switch to this from the athletic tape, but I'm still going to try the monkey tape. And while doing this review, I noticed that monkey tape has pretty much the same size offerings, with even some added size offerings, as what tape armor does for pretty much the exact same price. And so for my own morbid curiosity, I went ahead and placed an order with tape armor and with monkey tape. Now it's worth noting that tape armor ships free at the $12.99, and for the $13, the monkey tape does have a shipping charge, though I think to where I'm at it was about $3.50. Now the monkey tape, I'm getting a color choice on with black, and we'll do a future review on that. It'll be really easy to contrast one to the other, the black on the white. You'll see the difference for sure. But I did find it interesting that they were priced pretty much the same. So of course, when I get some of that, I'll then give you guys another update, do the same thing, contrast, compare, use it for a week, comp team, open mats, and just see how it holds up. And what I'll probably do then is tape one hand with the monkey tape and one hand with the tape armor.